Hey guys, how you doing today? I wanted to do a plant update here on my front porch. I have a few plants that are doing really well. I have a few plants that are kind of failing in a couple of different ways. And I wanted to update you on some of my newer plants that I have gotten over the summer. And the majority of them are all out here. So, alright, let's start over here in the other corner. Okay, mostly over here I just have, these are some cuttings that I am giving to a couple people. So, I have like, my philodendron, red emerald, my philodendron, ecuadornese, and just a few other odd and end cuttings, some begonia cuttings down here. I cut my varicosum. I am trying to get her rooted out. The rooted sections are over here, and then I have another one over here. I'm just growing in spag. One of these are getting sent off to a friend of mine, so I'm real excited about that. But this is the anthurium that I got this winter. It is my gilding eye anthurium. I got it from Ecuador, USA. And very, very beautiful plant. She had a new growth down here starting when I received her, and it failed. But I'm seeing another new growth of some sort right here, so I am hoping for the best, because this is a very, very beautiful shape leaf. I love that. This is the, sorry, I've got tons of lawnmowers and loud trucks going by. This is my begonia lucerne. She is huge. If you remember, I did a video and got her all staked up. You can see all the stakes back there. And I think she is just growing out beautifully. I'm really, really glad that I staked her up, and she is doing gorgeous. This is a huge, huge plant. And this is my philodendron royal queen. She is gorgeous. I just absolutely love her. And I've got, this is my philodendron Bloody Mary. Don't mind all these little white specks. They're not bugs. They are, we had a storm yesterday, and you can see my lattice. I don't know if you can see it or not, but all the paint is chipping off of it. So that's, if you see little white specks, that's what it is. But anyways, my philodendron Bloody Mary, I've had her for about 2 years now, and she really wasn't doing a whole lot. It was like she was kind of stuck. Just wouldn't grow for me. But over the end of this winter, and then now bringing her out here on my front porch, she has really taken off. She's got all kinds of new growth on her. Like, I think from about this part up is everything that she has shot out. And then she's got a baby down here. She had two. I gave one to my mom. I dug it up and gave it to my mom. But and then, well, no, I think actually this is the part that I cut off for my mom, because it started, yeah, this is what I cut, and then she started branching out more new growth. But yeah, kind of a touchy, slow grower. But I think the trick to these philodendrons, or like any plant that is like a real deep dark red, I mean, my God, this is almost black, you know? It's so dark leaved. I wish these little paint specks weren't all over it. But anyways, I'm finding with the darker leaved plants like this one and that one, and even the darker leaved begonias, they will take a lot more light. Okay, so anyways, I have one of my orchid cactuses back here. She's really taken off nicely. My, oh, poo. That is my Monstera, oh god, you guys know what this is. I just can't think of the name right off the top of my head, and I'm not seeing a tag. But y'all know what this is. This plant is a slow grower. I've got a couple cuttings that I've taken off here. You can see where one, and then she branched out up here, and then she also branched out right over here. So I want to fill in her pot and make it thicker, of course, because that is what I do. This is my dendrobium orchid, and I repotted her not long ago, and she really has taken off, and I'm hoping to see blooms out of her soon. And this here, I'm going to scoot this. This here, you guys remember when I got this? This is my Malaysian orchid that I got a few weeks back, and she is doing really, really well. I think this, I'd have to look back on my video to be sure, but I think these leaves were a little bit smaller. I think these have grown quite a bit, but if you look, I gotta blow that paint out. If you look right in there, now I'm not positive, but that might be a stalk growing for where she blooms, but I don't know for sure. We'll just have to wait and see. And then this is my Hoya multiflora that I got, and she looked kind of sad, but those two leaves on the top right there are both new, and her bloom has not done anything yet, but I can see, especially through my camera, that it is poking out a little bit more. So I'm hopeful, and if and when she blooms, I will definitely show her to you. But the leaves that were kind of crinkled up and messed up when I got her have never straightened out, but the new growth since I've had her that she's put out is everything is straight. I was kind of worried about that because I thought, oh no, you know, is it sick, or is there something wrong with it? But the new growths are coming out perfect, so I'm I'm very, very relieved about that. And then this here is my Catante orchid, and look, she has been spiking out and budding, and now she's got a couple of blooms coming out. Isn't she pretty? And then she's got another spike over here, big long spike. Now usually her spikes get really, come on camera, focus. Usually her spikes get really, really tall. And now this year they didn't for some reason. I don't know why, because they get fed. I don't know. But in my other orchids up here, everything is doing really well, growing and not having any issues, knock on wood. And then this here is, oh, I wanted to turn this plant, hold on. Okay, this is my red Rojo Congo, and she has really taken off. I think I am going to have to be repotting her soon. I'm hoping more paint chips. Ugh. I'm hoping that I have a pot big enough to put her in, but I don't know. We will see. I'll probably have to buy one, but this is a new leaf. Isn't that gorgeous? And I just love copper. And then this leaf is new. She's had several. This is a new one. Well, no, maybe not that one. But there's actually two plants in here. I got her as a fairly small plant like 2 years ago, I think, for my birthday. And I've got some golden pothos in here with her. This plant has really taken off since they've been outside. But I like to put my pothos in with some of my plants. It just looks more, to me, it just looks more wild, like it's outside. And then that is, ooh, I don't know if y'all can see, that is another orchid up there. It's my cymbidium. I'm hoping she blooms for me this year. And a few more orchids. My angraecum orchid, she's getting another new leaf. I'm really, really hoping to see her bloom, but now this is my crackling rosy begonia. I had some issues with her. Let me get down here so you can see what I'm talking about. This winter, at the end of winter, she was losing all of her leaves down here and was only keeping the top. And then I started seeing, now I'm seeing new, can you guys see that? New leaves coming out on the stems in various places. So I thought she would fill out better by now, but she hasn't done it yet. But I think what I might do, if she doesn't straighten up here soon and I start seeing some more of this pushing out, I'm just going to make some cuts and propagate, and then wherever I make the cut, she will start growing out new leaves, and then of course these will root out, and then I can stick them back down in the pot. But I'll have to put her in a bigger pot, but that's okay. That is my orange philodendron, geez, speaking is so hard. Philodendron orange, oh, for Pete's sake, you guys. Talk about, oh no, this is my Macaulay spinale plant. That down here is my orange, my philodendron orange, whatcha-jigger. God, you guys know, I got a moonlight, and I got that orange one. Boy, I guess today is not a day for me to be doing a video, because I can't keep nothing straight in my head. This is one of my Ripsalis. I repotted her in a video, and she is doing much better. She's got some new growth coming out on the ends. And then up here, this is my little, ooh, she's stuck. This is my little Hoya retusa that I got, like, I don't know, maybe a month ago or a few weeks ago. And she is doing pretty good. This is my angel wing begonia. I had cut, I cut the tops off of each one of these stalks that she was growing out, and I rooted them out. I just actually potted them back up in with her today. That's a new one that I rooted out. And then this one, this piece right here. So she will turn into a big, nice full big pot. She was just a tiny little baby when I got her. This is another one of, let me scoot this stuff over a little bit here. I don't have room for another single solitary plant. I am packed to the gills. This is another one of my orchids. I think this is my Sherry Baby. Yeah, this is my Oncidium Sherry Baby. She is doing really, really well. That is all new growth right there. And then this is my Dendrobium musitae. I had to repot her because she was giving me issues. And she's got a lot of new growth in there, so I'm really, really happy. Actually, she feels kind of dry. I think I need to water her again. And then moving down here, this is my frosty begonia that I got this month. And she was just a teeny tiny itty bitty little baby, and I can honestly say she hasn't done crapola for me, so I don't know. This was a leaf cutting. The lady sent me 3 leaf cuttings, propagations, and this was the only one that made it. The other 2 died. They're down there. They just did not make it. And some more of my orchids that are putting on some new growth. This beautiful little plant, and I lost her tag. I'd have to look it up on eBay to see what it is, but I love this plant. I'll put I don't know how I keep losing all of my tags, because I always make tags for everything. Ugh. That is my Florida Beauty that I took a cutting off of yesterday. I got her just rooting out. I just did it yesterday, so we won't see anything for a while. And then these are just some cuttings of my varicosum that I took off the top of my other plant that I showed you. Getting them rooted out. And this is my Alocasia Frydek with more paint chips. Ugh, more paint chips on her. She had spider mites for a while, but I got those all cleared up, and ugh. Another little one of my orchids. This is the orchid back here. That is my Firebird. This is a cutting off of my Philodendron McDowell that I'm sending to somebody. So, ooh! Sit up straight there, soldier. And then some cuttings off of my Crackling Rosy Begonia, but I need to make a secondary cut. That stem is just too long. And then this is my Hoya Lisa. She's doing good. She's got paint chips on her too. Poor plants. Okay, and this is my Begonia Immense that I just got yesterday, which is Monday. She has shaped up a little bit. Some of the leaves are still kind of crappy, and the stem is still kind of crappy, but this leaf looks better, and this leaf looks better, even though it's kind of dried out. But I think some of this was not from shipping, because the lady that I got it from lives in South Carolina, I believe. And she grows these outside, so a lot of this was already probably, you know, like some of this was probably already outside damage. But it's looking a lot better than it did when I first got it. And then this plant, this is my, if you guys remember when I got this is my Mandela Gregory. This plant came in very, very poor shape when I got her. But that is new growth right there coming out. So I'm very, very happy about that. It's been kind of slow, but I guess slow is better than nothing. And then I got, this is my watermelon Dischidia that I got not long ago this month. And she is doing really good. This is, I took a couple cuttings off of her, and I just stuck them right back in the soil. And they're doing pretty good. I can't really see, so I'm hoping you guys can see well, but she's doing really good. The cuttings so far are doing good. That was a cutting piece I took off, and this one. and I just stuck them right in the soil, and they're looking pretty good. That is my Florida Beauty that I just repotted yesterday, and I took a cutting off of. Those were the two that I stuck together, and I put her right here. We'll see how she does. A couple of my anthuriums. That is my pendifolium, and that's a new leaf right here, and then she's got another one coming out right here. This plant I've had for a while. And then my anthurium veitchii, she is doing really, really well. I just love this fern in here with her. I think it is just gorgeous, but I'm going to have to be repotting her soon. I'm going to have to put her into a bigger basket, because there was somewhere on here the other day where you can see see the fern roots. But I thought I seen, well, I can't take her down right now because I can't do it with one hand, but okay. And this is my anthurium big red bird, I believe it's called. Uh-oh, it looks like something, that's a new leaf too. It looks like something was chewing on her. I don't know what it would have been. It looks like a caterpillar. Aw. Well, everything got sprayed with neem oil, so whatever it is. And this is also a new leaf. But you can see kind of as they get older, they get that red veining and paint chips. Jeez. But look at her root system, guys. Her roots are huge. Oh, all you can see is my hair. Her roots are huge, which is exactly why I put her into this huge pot. And then over here is my Macaulay spinale that I repotted, I think a week or two ago, and she is liking her new house. So she is in a big, huge pot. My green spider plant. These are my amarilla bulbs. There's 4 bulbs in here, and she is growing beautifully. And then I have another one over here. There's 2 bulbs in this one. This is my Hoya. Trying to figure out what in the heck this leaf is doing here. That's weird. Doesn't look like nothing is chewing on it. It just looks like it's split. Maybe I rubbed up against it and tore it or something. I don't know. None of the other ones look like that. And I don't see any bugs or anything on it. It's got another new growth right here. And this was a new leaf too. So, weird. Crazy. And then my peace lily, I just repotted her a few days ago. I put her into a much, much bigger pot. She needed it. She was in a tiny little, I think it was a 1 gallon or a 2 gallon pot, but she's got beautiful blooms. I need to come out and cut these. I need to cut these old off. They're making seeds. Cool, but kind of creepy. They're really, really hard, but I want to get those cut off. I don't want her to work on making seeds. So she can bloom. And she's got a new bloom right here, but she's got a couple more down here. But this peace lily is, ouch, huge. And then I think, oh, I wanted to show you guys my bat plant. This is my bat plant, and it kind of went dormant this winter. And I brought her out here on the front porch, and now she is just taking off. But I'm seeing some signs of chlorosis because she does not have any bug issues. So I think I am going to give her a shot of Epsom salt and see if that helps. But she's got another new growth coming out right here. So soon I will be cutting this old leaf off, and this one I kind of just cut the dead off, but as soon as it starts crinkling up, I will be cutting that off too. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous plant, and it gets a beautiful bloom on it, and it is just spectacular. And I thought for a while I was going to lose this plant, but I didn't, thank goodness. And this is my philodendron ecuadornise. I just brought her out here not too recently on the front porch, and she is doing great. This is my fern cactus, and she is doing okay. I mean, it's not rooting out or anything yet. I just got her, so she is doing really good. She's got some dirt splashed up on her. So, this crazy plant, this is my, I believe this is my Mexicanum. Yeah. But I'm going to be cutting her. You can see, I think I'm going to make a cut right here. Propagate that out, and then plant it back down into the soil with her, because this is another philodendron that grows kind of sparsely, but these are the new leaves. These are old, but this is all new growth, and these leaves just keep getting bigger and bigger and longer and longer. But I want to make this pot a little fuller, so I'm going to be cutting her. Hopefully after this video I remember, and I can come out here and make a cut, because she's getting too heavy for top heavy anyhow. So, and now is a great time to do it if you want to propagate your plants and make your pot fuller. Now is a great time to do it. And then this is my other root sallis that I got not too long ago. I think this was the, let's say some, let me get the tag. Let's say some Halianta, or the seaweed. But she's doing pretty good. I checked her the other day and I still didn't feel any roots on her, but she will. Sooner or later, hopefully. And then this is my zigzag cactus that a friend of mine, Todd, gave me a while back. She has really taken off out here on the front porch. There's my philodendron moonlight. I still can't think of the name of that other plant, but and my Amsonii, she has really, really taken off since I brought her outside. She turned into a little beast. I want to take a couple more cuttings off of her and get them going so I can stick them back into the pot. And my girlfriend is actually sending me some cuttings off of her plant too, so I won't put them in here with that. I'll keep that plant separate, but very beautiful plant. One of my favorites. And my spider plant, I brought her out here because she did not like the air conditioning, so she's only been out here a couple days, but she'll perk back out. My beautiful colocasia that I just planted out here, and this is my boat lily. One of them, I actually have two of those plants, but I think that is it, guys. On my newer plant updates, you can see my, oh, I know what I wanted to show you. There, you can get a better view of my colocasia. my big monstera up there. But I want to show you guys what I did with my hosta bed over here by my garage. Okay, I showed you guys this the other day in my garden tour where I'd put all the rocks in. My parents come over and brought me big rocks and we put them in. But I worked the following day. I changed the bed, the rock formation around a little bit, and then the following day after that, I dug up some of my caladiums, or not caladium, coleus, Jesus, and I put them in here for a splash of color. And then I also dug up and separated some of my heucheras. They look kind of poorly right now, but it's just so hot, and it'll take everything a little while to, I want to get these buds off of here, I don't want it to flower. But it'll take everything a little while to, in this heat, I mean, it's just... And then I planted a couple of my seedlings that I started from seed. Those are my, Ludewegia. They're really pretty purple blooms, but they probably won't bloom this year. But that is another hosta that I dug up and moved. You can tell she looks kind of right now, but she'll probably look like that the rest of the summer. But I just wanted to show you guys all the beautiful coleus and how I put my heucheras in here. I really wanted some color over here badly. So then I have my ferns in a container down here with some more coleus, which those, when it cools down a little bit, I'm going to put my ferns in here. Then I have elephant ear in here, another heuchera, some more coleus, another fern pot that was on my, those were originally on my front porch. I dug up some more of my coleus from the other side of the house because I had so many over there and I really wanted some color over here. So, and these are so easy to propagate. I mean, you could take this cutting right here, cut it above a node. Ooh, it would be nice if I was actually showing you. Cut it above a node, cut all these leaves off except for the top few, and you can put them in water and root them out, or you can stick them right down into the soil, which is usually what I do in the summer. You got to keep them wet for about a week, and then they'll look really droopy for a while. But you just keep them wet, and then pretty soon they'll pop up into shape. But I just wanted to show you my update out here. I'm really happy with how my hosta bed out here by the garage turned out. And I have my ferns up here. I moved them off from the front of my porch. So, alright guys, well I am going to let you go because I got my phone nagging at me that I'm running out of memory. It's actually giving me a warning this time. So I am going to let you go. And this is an example of the coleus that, oops, I just cut and stuck right down in the soil. They look kind of crappy for a few days, but now they look fine. So that's all there is to it. This is my Sophia begonia. My big monstera. She's got all kinds of new leaves coming out. My marble queen. And look at this. Something else is eating. I got little caterpillars around here somewhere. Little shits. But, alright guys, I am going to let you go. I will talk to you later. And you have a great day and a great week. Bye. Peace.